YouTube? The Great Dino Ranger here again, back finally with another review today. Yes, it has been quite a while since my last video. I think it's been a little over a month, which doesn't seem that long if you think about it, but considering that I love doing these videos, it does feel like it's been a really long time since I've done my last one. But finally, we have something new to review, and I'm super excited to get back into it. So yeah, I mean, it's been very slow. I haven't really been able to find anything new that was kind of worth getting, I should say. There are quite a few things left out there in the stores that I still have yet to get. It's just a matter of time. And so yeah, so this is the newest figure added to my collection, and I'm really excited because it's a new species to add to the collection. That's pretty much the only reason why I got it. But today we're going to be taking a look at the Jurassic World Chaos Theory Epic Evolution Danger Pack Rauisuchus. I believe that's how you pronounce it, Rauisuchus. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right or not, but this is like one of those type of crocodilian-like species that I think were fairly common, like in the Triassic era. I don't know a whole lot about these, which is kind of weird to say because I love everything prehistoric, and yet I don't even know if this guy was in the Triassic or not. I think he was. I can't say for sure if I'm correct, but do correct me in the comments. I mean, I need to make sure I'm saying everything as accurate and as real as I can. But here we got Rauisuchus, a new species from Mattel for this year, but also a new species to add to the collection, and I'm really excited. And actually, this would mark, I think, the last danger pack I needed for the 2024 lineup. So out of all the danger packs that are released for 2024 for the Epic Evolution / Chaos Theory line, this was my last one I needed. Yes, there was the Dimorphodon, but since I kind of already have many Dimorphodons, I think it's okay if I skip out on it. If I happen to come across it and if I feel like getting it, then I'll go ahead and grab it. But in terms of just something new, this Rauisuchus is my last one for the 2024 danger packs, which leaves me super excited because not only have I completed, or well, mostly completed the 2024 danger packs, at least just based on my opinions and all that, that just gets me so excited for what's in store for next year, because obviously we got the new movie next year, maybe some more Chaos Theory news, who knows, but mainly a new movie. And I'm just really excited to see what other danger packs we're going to be getting from Mattel, whether they're going to be from the new movie, maybe some things from Chaos Theory, and obviously a bunch of random species that Mattel likes to put out there, which is just like is going on with this Rauisuchus, which is kind of weird they put it in the Chaos Theory packaging because it's not even in the show for what we know, but I'm fairly certain it's not in the show. But yeah, I'm really excited to take a look at this new species. And yeah, so here it is in the package right here. It's part of the river environment. So yeah, that's really nice. Epic Evolution, Chaos Theory, bunch of Chaos Theory looks on the packaging. Sorry about that. Danger Pack Rauisuchus, pretty typical of your normal Danger Pack figures. And then you got the other ones. You got the Dimorphodon, which I have not gotten. I'm not sure if I'll get it or not. I'm kind of more focused on getting new species, obviously babies, and obviously figures that I like, such as the Illustrasaurus, but any repaints that look cool. So this Dimorphodon does not really stand out to me currently, but if I happen to come across it, and if I absolutely need it just to finish it off, then maybe I'll get it. But for right now, these three were the main ones I was looking for, at least out of the ones pictured here. So here's all that. And yeah, so we'll go ahead and do an unboxing as well. I brought some scissors out here. We'll just go ahead and do a quick, easy unboxing. Pretty simple, just like that. And oh yeah, I found this guy at my local Walmart. Yeah, so I was pretty lucky. So here we have the Rauisuchus out of the package, and is a very nice figure. Mattel does really nice sculpt work, just does such a nice job on these smaller species, and I really do like getting these a lot because it's fun getting the larger species like T-Rex. It's fun getting the slightly smaller but still large species like Allosaurus, Therizinosaurus, Triceratops, the Bajadasaurus, you know, stuff like that. It's always fun getting those. But it's also a lot of fun getting these smaller species because, you know, because it's awesome that Mattel does all this, you know, accurate to scale stuff with their figures, you know, because it's just really cool. And I really like getting a whole plethora of just different species of different sizes. You know, you're basically building your entire prehistoric world with all these different species varying in varying sizes, and it's just really cool. Like I said, so I really do like getting these danger pack or these smaller species, and I can't wait to see what's in store for next year. So taking a look at this figure full on here, it is really nice. And judging by just the look of it, I had to even look up this species on my phone before I do a review on it, which I should have looked up where it was from. I just kind of looked up pictures of it, of like the bones and everything. And this Rauisuchus looks fairly accurate in terms of, you know, proportions and the shape of the head, but that's just how I think of it. Obviously, we don't know what any of these creatures look like in real life anyway, but I think it does look fairly accurate. There's a lot of creative decision going on here that Mattel likes to put in, which I really do like. They put that in their figures, makes them a lot special and more unique than the other figures that we get from, like, you know, normal scientific model companies or something like that. But really cool here, really nice species. It's not a dinosaur, something more related to crocodilians. I don't even think it was a full-on crocodilian either, despite it having the name Suchus in it. But yeah, let's start off with the sculpt here. Starting off with the head. The head looks really nice. Looks much like a Rauisuchus or these type of animals, which I think is the Rauisuchians, right? Pseudasuchians might be one of those two. Again, I feel embarrassed not even knowing that, but you can correct me in the comments if you would like. But yeah, this guy looks really nice and lots of nice detail. Mattel likes to pack a lot of detail in these smaller figures, which I do respect a lot. The teeth are nicely sculpted. They look nice and sharp looking, which is a huge upgrade from their past figures, which look a lot more compacted and look like they just brush paint over them, and they kind of look splotchy and not as good per se, but they look really nice here. They look a lot more skinny and sharp looking, which kind of gives it more of a realistic look to it. The inside of the mouth is nicely sculpted. Not a whole lot going on, but fairly nicely sculpted. Same with the teeth here, nostrils, a lot of the scale detail, texturing looks really nice. Moving on to the neck, as you can see, you got a lot of nice crocodilian-like scutes, and actually, we'll just kind of show that off in the body. You got a lot of like this crocodilian style design in the skin right here, like scutes or osteoderms, kind of like this armored plating, hard, tough skin that goes all throughout the entire body, which looks really good. Kind of shows its relation to crocodilians a little bit. Yeah, so a lot of great detail here. I really do like it a lot. Reminds me of the Giga a little bit. And you got like this row of spines going from the top of the head, going along the back, and they kind of get larger towards the tail, which actually are very reminiscent to the tails of modern day crocs, like crocodiles and alligators. They have like this, like the higher ridge of these spines on the tail, which is very crocodilian-like, so I really do like that. It makes it look unique compared to the other species in this sort of similar family group. The entire neck here, a lot of nice pebbled scales with some larger ones here and there. You got a lot of nice detail throughout the body, just a lot of different sizes of these larger scales. Some of them are more smoother than the others, some of them pop out more, so really nice detail there from Mattel. And that continues on through the tail. Even the leg here, look at this leg, I really like this texture right here, very realistic. The detail pops depending on where your light source is and where the shadows are coming from, which I really do like. It allows you to kind of give you a good look at the detail, and some muscle definition poking out throughout the entire sculpt of the body, which is always nice. Here at the leg, lots of nice detail, and here at the feet, which I don't even know if this figure has the correct amount of digits on the feet or the hands. I'm not sure if that's accurate or not. I'll have to look back into it. But really nice detail all throughout the entire body, even here on the arms, really nicely done. Same with the underside of the hands and feet, and even the underside has a lot of great detail too. Very crocodilian-like with the way the scales look, or the way they're designed and are sculpted. So yeah, really nice there. So yeah, the detail, the sculpt is easily a 10 out of 10 on this one. Yeah, it just looks really great. Detail's awesome. Repaints on a lot of these Mattel figures pop with this excellent sculpt work. So yeah, and then here's the scan code for any of those who need that. I'm not even sure if you do. This figure has been out for a while now, but there's that. And yeah, I guess we'll go over colors. Colors are very nice. They match a river environment pretty nicely, I would say. I like the combination of this brown color, almost like a rusty gold color a little bit, at least in person. And then here you got like this darker color, which on camera is like more of a bluish tone, but here in person it's a lot more of a green. So it kind of depends on how you look at it, whether it's on camera or in person. But yeah, the colors are really nice. They feel very complete because it's covering the entire figure right here. It doesn't feel incomplete in some areas. Obviously the nails not being painted, that's to be expected. It's not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, I really do like the colors in this one. Would have been nice to get maybe like a lighter tone for the underbelly, but other than that, I mean, it looks good regardless, so I don't hate it. The eye is like a nice orange color, which makes it pop. The teeth are like this cream color or this off-white, and then you got the underside of the mouth in like this fleshy color, which makes it look more complete. Would have been nice if the roof of the mouth was painted, but really good regardless. So yeah, moving on to articulation. You know, there's a lot of great articulation in these smaller Danger Pack figures. Not Hammond collection style, obviously, but they're very nice for just being a classic dinosaur toy, or figure, not a dinosaur, sorry. The jaw here can open and close. Pretty normal. The head here can move down about that far and move up about that far, so you can get some nice looking up motion. And it can also swivel, so you got a lot of nice range of motion in the neck right there. Arms move forward and backwards, same with the hind legs, and the tail can also swivel, but obviously I don't use that because it breaks up the sculpt. But that's pretty much it for articulation. Very simple, but it works really well. And the way this animal is sculpted looks like it's probably very fast on land, whether it's running on all fours or maybe sprints on all two, who knows. But I'm pretty sure it's a quadruped. But really nice though, really nice. For size comparisons, I just brought out my old Ian Malcolm from Jurassic World Dominion. I think it's pretty accurate. This was not a big animal anyway, and I think this scale that Mattel gave it fits very nicely. Then we'll go ahead and show it off with another relative of crocodilians, I guess you could say, and that's the Poposaurus. They look really nice together, very similar in size, but also they're very similar in sculpt because they're, you know, a lot more related to like these crocodilians. So this one's more bipedal, so it's kind of cool to see the evolution, or just how related these might be, or just how different they are, you know, because that's what nature and that's what life's all about. It's about just looking at all these cool differences and all these amazing animals that we've gotten throughout the many years of Earth's existence. And then here we have the Rauisuchus, which was the very first of these type of crocodilian relatives that we got from Mattel. This one was from 2020, I believe, and it's really good. They look really nice together, very similar, I would say. And then last but not least, here we have the Rauisuchus compared with the Rauisuchus, which I believe is one of the largest of these type of animals. And these two look really nice together as well. Both of their detail pop next to each other. So yeah, these ones look really nice. All right, so here we have the Rauisuchus compared with all three of these, and they look really nice together. I'm hoping we get more animals like these from Mattel in the future. Some that I would love to see from Mattel would be, you know, Rauisuchus, Ornithosuchus, you know, just because Kenner made one, so why not Mattel? I think Rauisuchus will be another good one. And I believe there's a species called smock, I think that's what it's called, but I think it's believed to be another type of animal like this. A fairly big one at that, so, you know, Mattel's got a lot of options, a lot of opportunities to make in future releases. So, yeah, I mean, possibilities are endless at this point. Alrighty, everyone, so that's about to wrap it up for this quick review of this Danger Pack figure. And for my final thoughts, I really like the figure. It's a nice one, great detail. You know, it has an excellent sculpt. I like the paint job. It's a great species. Definitely an obscure one. You know, not everyone knows about it. So in a way, all these different species that Mattel makes are a good way to educate the public about all these different prehistoric animals. So yeah, I highly recommend it if you're a big Jurassic collector. If you're trying to collect all the species like I am, this is perfect. If you want something cool, this one can work for you. If you just want to focus on just more of the movie species, hey, that's all based on your decision. So yeah, I really like this figure. Easily a 10 out of 10 in my book. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys again for the next review.